YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Recording on my new DJI camera. I'm trying to get used to it. So before we start the episode, I just want to do a quick bit of housekeeping. Yes, I was in Oslo, in Norway for a couple of days. A friend's 60th birthday party. Oslo is extremely beautiful. I do recommend it to everyone. The only thing about Oslo is it's very expensive. Now, the reason behind that apparently is because the salaries uh, paid to workers there is actually quite high. Make of that what you will. So that is the reason. Sorry, I got to address my thing. So that's the reason behind that. Make of that what you will. And I would strongly suggest if you are going to Oslo, hire a car if you can. I spent a huge amount on Ubers and taxis. Sorry for the background noise there. Right. What else did I want to mention? Yes, Arsenal. Declan Rice. Rice so good he did it twice. I know, cheesy, but I had to say that. Great performance by Arsenal. I hope we can um, do the same thing in the second leg. Big shout out to NG, who's on the road to recovery. Well done. We were all worried, but well done for fighting back and getting better. Shout out also to someone whose YouTube channel I really do admire and his way of presentation. Terry Does Movies. Terry Does Movies. Terry's a film critic, and basically he's actually also opened a new channel which I think is about cooking. Terry's based in Australia, or is it New Zealand? Forgive me, Terry. I'm sure it's Australia. But yeah, fantastic guy. Congratulations on the new channel. I hope it goes well. And also, I wanted to do a shout out to someone who's actually left us, a gentleman called Barry Norman. Barry Norman was a British film critic. He died in 2017. He was 83, but his presentation style is really, really good. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning all this is because obviously uh, I have to state quite categorically that my channel is not a one trick pony. It's more of a renaissance channel. I should be holding the mic, but I think it's near enough. It's more of a renaissance channel where it gives me the ability to talk about virtually anything I want without being pigeonholed, and which probably is the reason why I don't have as many subscribers because I'm not specialized. But hey, there you go. Last thing I'm going to mention, I am going to Oxford Street tomorrow to indulge myself because there's a particular Moon's watch that I want that is pink, and I really really want it. If it's good enough for Ed Sheeran, it's good enough for me. But no, on a serious note, it's more to do with like you one of the main facets of my life is anything to do with style, and I could just see that color just working so well with certain items in my wardrobe. Right, let's now get back to the actual main episode. I'm going to put this mic down because I don't think I need it because the internal mic will probably pick up anyway. But I'll put it close to me. Right, so today I've got, how many have I got? I got 4 videos, which I'm going to open now. Full disclosure, I haven't watched any of these. It's more of, this is uh, uh, my casting casting coach session where I talk about films. And I'm glad I just remembered. Before I go into that, I want to talk about the De Niro film which got panned. Bear with me 2 seconds. I just want to double check something on my phone. Right, new film. I just want to make sure I get the pronunciation right. Aha, okay, right, got it. Right, the Alto Knights. Now, the Alto Knights, as far as I'm concerned, is an 8.5 out of 10 film. I thought it was very good. I went with my really good friend. I can't even call him a friend, it's more like my brother. I went with Panicus, my brother, and we really enjoyed it. It got panned, and I'm not sure why, because it's also based on a true story. So there's only so much artistic license the director can really take with the film. The only thing I will say, my major and only gripe with the film is that this is not a spoiler, but Robert De Niro plays two parts. So he plays the kind of the he plays two high-ranking mafia uh, characters. Now, and it was done very well. That's not my argument, but I do think that was the director could have brought in either another A-lister, Joe Pesci comes to mind, you know, or he could have given a rising talent the opportunity to star against De Niro. That's my only criticism, but I thought it was a very, very good film, and there's some things that I wish I could talk about the film because I can't because it's be a spoiler, and I hate spoilers. So yeah, highly recommend that. Yep, go when you do have the time, go and watch it. It's a great film. 8.5, Virgin on 9. Um, Obviously, it's got big shoes to fill with that genre when we're talking about the Godfather trilogy, Carlito's Way, Donnie Brasco, Once Upon a Time in America, Goodfellas. I could go on and on. I love mafia films. I love gangster films. I could go on, but a very, very, very good film. Right. The Old Told Nights, definitely recommend it. Right. Going back to this, I don't. None of these films I'm going to. Sorry, my face tracking is going crazy. None of these films I'm going to talk about I have watched. It's more me expressing my taste in films I want to watch, and yeah, what is surprising is I actually prefer watching a TV series than a film. It, it, well, that's something that's happened in my later years. I actually prefer, but there's certain films that just stand out. I think I've got two films on one series here, so we'll start. We'll start by opening it up. I'm at some point I'm gonna reverse the camera and hope. No, I'm not gonna reverse the camera. I'm just gonna hold the film up. So what's the first one? Ah, and I'm a sucker for war films or anything to do with Second World War, anything to do with the Nazis. So this one's called The Man with the Iron Heart. I'm just trying to check if there's any big name in it. No one that I know. No. So that's that. The Man with the Iron Heart. My face tracking is going crazy. Now that's on Blu-ray. I think I might have bought some films on DVD just because I wanted them. But that's The Man with the Iron Heart, which I don't know when I'll watch, but it based on. It says here the true story of how the architects of the Holocaust were assassinated. That's funny because there's a film with Tom Cruise which is I would say slept on because no one really talks about called Valkyria. Valkyria is an amazing film, and obviously they're covering the same kind of subject. Architects of the Holocaust being assassinated. Valkyria is a must watch, and if you've got a decent sound system, you are in for a treat. Next one. Sorry, I had this piling up, so I thought when it got to a certain amount, I would just unbox them, so to speak. Uh, right. Ah, now this one I'm not going to talk about in depth because I don't know enough. But this is called The Bureau, and it's season one. Now this apparently, word on the street, is one of the best spy series you could ever watch. I'm really looking forward to this. How many minutes have I got here? This is just season one. I'm not too sure how many seasons there are, but this is running at 545 minutes. I can't wait. The thing is, obviously, because it's a French series, whoops, it is subtitled. Now, a lot of people have a problem with subtitles, but I like subtitles because they actually force you to concentrate because you're actually having to read the dialogue. This I really am looking forward to, and when I have watched it, I'll probably come back to this for those who are really into their movies and TV series and do a proper review on it. So I'm looking. I probably will start watching this today. I do, however, have to watch that new film with Ashley Walters and Stephen Graham, and I can't remember the name of the series. most people know what I'm talking about. It's virtually number one on Netflix. In a nutshell, it's about a young lad being accused of murdering a classmate. So, yes, extremely dark, but something I definitely want to watch. Right, next one. I think this one I didn't get it on Blu-ray. I got it on DVD, which back in the day I would never buy a film on DVD. But at the end of the day, you just want to watch something, don't you? And these are, because these are old films and a lot and are pre-owned. I hasten to add, they go for peanuts. This is called Finding Forrester. Now, this a lot of people might have actually watched. For some reason, it passed me by. But when I saw the trailer and the the black gentleman was having a very heated but intellectual back and forth with his lecturer, I just said I have to watch this. It's one of those films where, if I'm to be candid, where I think the intellect of people of color is not acknowledged, and they really have to go out of their way to push that forward. Something that kind of upsets me, but I really am going on a slippery tangent, so we'll leave it at that. But yeah, I think the this is I would say this is a story of an individual pushing back, and rightly so. So, Finding Forrester, I think it's got obviously big name Sean Connery. The guy who plays this student, what's his name? Uh, Robert Brown. I'll be honest with you, I've never heard of him before, but yeah, it is an old film. It was done well. The Blu-ray. What year we got here? Doesn't give me a year, but it is a fairly old film. Yeah. This as well, I probably will. All these films of my little haul I've mentioned, I will come back and review them properly. Okay. The last but not the least, I can't even remember what this could be. There you go. Proof that it is an official unboxing. Last but not the least. Oh, this I'm looking forward to. This is right. It's directed by a gentleman called Richard Longcrane. He's got my dad's name, Richard. It's Richard III, and it's his take on Shakespeare's Richard III. Now, everybody's in this. Nigel Haythorpe, and Anita Belling, Robert Downey Jr. Something made a noise there. Sorry, Maggie Smith. Maggie Smith is at the trailer I've seen. Maggie Smith is excellent in this. Robert Downey Jr., like I said, yeah. So lots. Jim Broadbent, a lot of big names. It's a very short film. It's an hour and 40 minutes, but I am looking forward to watching that. That's another one that was on DVD. I don't know if it was on Blu-ray, or maybe the Blu-ray price was slightly atrocious. So I said, you know what, I'll just get it on DVD. But yeah, there we have it. So basically, I used to, when I started my YouTube channel, what I mainly used to do was actually review Blu-rays and DVDs. So I'm trying to get back into that. But what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to attract more people to actually watch my channel, and I know, yes, I'm spreading myself thin, but that really is out of choice, because I'm also going to start implementing a section on style and fashion, because it plays a very important part of my life. So yeah, there we have it. So thank you for watching. I will. I'm attempting to try something tomorrow, which is get a particular watch. So I'm going to record the process from me leaving home to, fingers crossed, actually getting the watch, and that will be probably my next post. I got some perfumes coming in, so I'll be doing a perfume review and unboxing. And in approximately 19 days' time, I'm going to my happy place again. I'm going to South Africa. This time it's a very short trip, 1 week, but yeah, I can't wait to hang out with my SA family. Compadres, you've been brilliant. Thank you for hanging and watching. I'm hoping that the audio, even though I didn't have the microphone near me because I couldn't clip it on anything. Well, I could have clipped it on a chain, I suppose. But I'm hoping the audio and the visual quality will be better, because this little gadget was an indulgence and it was expensive. But shout out also to Ryan for recommending it to me. It is a fantastic piece of kit. All right, that's it for now. See you on the next one. Au revoir.